After starting our season with a victory over the Carolina Panthers, the Chargers now will have their first division matchup of the year. And today at home, we'll be rocking those navy blue alternates. It's really unfair, man. These Chargers, they have great uniforms. And then even their alternates are fire too. It's just choosing from a pile of great uniforms every episode. You love to see it. And I really like these navy blues, and I'd rock them all the time if it weren't for the fact that our base uniforms are so awesome as well. But how are we going to defend these Broncos? I think defending the short pass will be a good option, and also trying to run the ball. Rookie quarterback Paul Geezy, selected at number 12 in the last draft, will be making the start for Denver. He had a pretty solid game in week 1, and this will likely be the first of many times we see him play. And despite his solid play, the Broncos did lose in week 1. Not like he lit the house on fire or anything, but pretty good completion percentage, yards, didn't throw an interception. And the Broncos will start today with the ball. Javonte Williams kicking things off with the gain and 9. Gets the ball here again, first down and more to the 39-yard line. This time, Broncos go play action, and good thing because Javonte would have been stopped for a big loss. Instead, it'll be a minimal gain of 1 on the first down pass. More play action. Geezy to the flats once more. Javonte Williams carrying dudes past the first down marker. Easy. Perfect pocket. Once again finds his dump off man. 3 for 3 for 18 yards here on this drive. Back to Williams. He has been heavily involved here in this first drive. Couple of catches, 3 rushes. And he's been quite productive with those touches as well. Now Geezy's throwing past the sticks. Completion inside the red zone. Pitch to Williams. He is shut down on that one. Joey Bosa. Excellent job keeping contained. And it's a loss of 4. Easy rolling out. Throwing it away. That'll bring up 3rd and 14. Defense finally holding tall here in the red zone, and pressure there will force Geezy to throw it away. 4th and 14 will force the Broncos to a field goal on their opening drive. And out trots Justin Herbert. 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Doesn't look great last week, but for the most part, he was wheeling and dealing. We just ended up capping off our drives with rushing touchdowns, but of course want to get him on the board with some passing touchdowns today. 6:15 left in the first. Herbert throwing downfield. He's got Jerry Dupree, and he's breaking open to the 30 and inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. A massive play to start the game for our star rookie receiver. Was excellent in his debut and an explosive start here in week 2. Now it's Keenan Allen, another man who was quite productive in week 1. He's getting involved early, and we are instantly down to the 3-yard line. Eckler will be dropped for a loss of 2 on his first carry. For his 3 rushing touchdowns a week ago. And now Herbert gonna throw it for his first touchdown pass of the season. Also the first touchdown in the career of Jerry Dupree. He continues to impress in his young career. Hopefully the first of quite a few touchdowns here with this team. Good run fit there to keep it to a gain of just 1 for Williams. Now Geezy back to the flats. He is really favored that throw here early. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Over the middle of the field, diving throw not caught there, and JP Williams letting him know. that he dropped the first down catch, although it would have been quite a difficult one. Herbert rolling to his right. Keenan Allen breaking a tackle and gaining 7. Coming off that 10-catch game for 136 yards. Particularly dominant in that first quarter. Eckler, 3 rushes, still not able to get positive yards on them. And then Isaiah Spiller comes in and gets dropped for loss as well. So the run game really struggling. This Denver interior has been great at getting penetration here on these run plays. Cortland Sutton will get near the first down marker as, well, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Otito Ogbania would be my guess at how you pronounce his name. He goes down with injury, one of our interior linemen that gets some reps. Javonte Williams gains 3 here. Rough start for our run defense, but it's been getting better here in the subsequent drives. 3rd and short upcoming as we will start quarter 2. Easy. Rolling out to the flat, but it is broken up by Tuli Tuipulotu. Crossing the formation as an edge rusher. Athletic play here. This will be a 52-yard field goal attempt for Denver. It is up and it is good. Kaimi Fairbairn, the second field goal early on in this game. Herbert's incomplete for Dupree. A lot of traffic around that one. That'll be the first incompletion of the day for our quarterback. Now he's going deep towards Keenan Allen, but he had 2 Denver defenders there to help break that one up. In danger of another 3 and out here. We'll go screen to Keenan Allen. Great block by Josh Palmer. Gonna spring Keenan Allen for the first down. He needed to break a tackle as well. Allen and Palmer both making great plays there to continue this drive. Now, Keenan getting a 2nd consecutive catch. Heavily involved in week 1, and he has been so once more here. Dupree. A little bit of a whip route for a gain of 9 on the play action rollout. Now it's a give to Eckler. He just was dancing in the backfield. Go forward. Felt like he had some space to just go forward, but he was hesitant for some reason, and we still have negative yards rushing here as we're in the second quarter, but Herbert dealing. Gets us inside the red zone once more. Deshaun Dent's first reception of the day. Towards the flat, Ian Thomas. Our tight end 2/fullback free agent edition. Now I give to Eckler. Finally, we can gain a few yards in the run game, and that will actually put Eckler into the positive points in terms of rush yards today. And on 3rd down, we complete to Dupree. Might have had his 2nd touchdown if he wasn't led out of bounds with his momentum there. Fullback dive. It's Ian Thomas, and the Broncos were not prepared for that one. Neither was I. I was not expecting Thomas to get a carry there. Especially, that wasn't from the 1-yard line by any means, but the fullback dive surprised the Broncos. And it puts us up 14-6 halfway through the second. Williams. Another dump off. I mean, that has definitely been Geezy's go-to play here to start this game. Quick to find the check down man, but here he's making a play downfield for Tim Patrick. Up near midfield. Another throw to the flat for Williams. He breaks 1 tackle, but another gain of 3. This time, Williams with the handoff, but Eric Kendricks. Great job there. He's been playing really well in the run game, despite being known throughout his career as more of a pass coverage linebacker. A Geezy scramble is going to pick up a Denver first here. From the gun. 3 minutes left in the half. Geezy rolling out and just has to throw it away to avoid the pressure. A couple of Chargers defenders closing in on him. And off to Williams. Tackled down for a gain of 4. That'll bring up 3rd down. Pressure getting to Geezy once more, and he has to throw it away. And the Broncos will be faced with a 55-yard field goal attempt from Kaimi Fairbairn, and he hooks it left. Looked like he had the leg there, just not the accuracy, and that's exactly what happened. So excellent field position for Los Angeles here as they get things started with a throw down the middle. Keenan Allen. If he keeps this up, he's going to lead the NFL in receiving. I mean, he has just been getting a ton of volume here, as has Dupree. But since that opening play, it's been a lot of underneath stuff for Jerry. Keenan, catch and run, 1st down and more to the 22. 13 of 15 for 184 yards already for Justin Herbert. He's been just as good here in game 2 as he was last week. Herbert, past the sticks. It is broken up for Jerry Dupree. Patrick Surtain in coverage. Deshaun Dent with another 3rd down reception here. Makes things 1st and goal. For LA, 45 seconds remaining. It's going to go back to Dent. Gain of a few. 2nd and goal from the 4. It is Jerry Dupree back in the end zone. He got both feet down. Herbert needed to get that throw in a hurry, but he certainly has the arm to do it, and that will be the 2nd first half touchdown for the rookie here. Just put a ton of zip on that throw, and he was able to toe tap there. Just a beautiful play. I'm loving the connection of these two already here. And that would take us to the halftime break. 200 passing yards for the Chargers at the half. Passing game under the new coach Jim Harbaugh has been excellent. The Chiefs currently destroying the Panthers, who of course were our week 1 opponent. And also the Raiders currently on top of the Bengals as they head to halftime. Gardner Minshew, 11 of 12. He's nailing a little bit. So let's get into the 3rd quarter here. Chargers start with the ball, and they'll start their drive with a Quentin Johnston reception here. Haven't seen much of Palmer or Johnson here, but Johnson's made a couple of plays, and Deshaun Dent going to the flats. He had catch and run yardage up to the 43. Eckler now with a carry. And they're going to say he fumbled the ball, but after review, the Chargers would keep it, bringing up 2nd and inches. Herbert throws a pick right to Justin Simmons. So the fumble was reviewed to not be a fumble, but we ended up giving the ball to Denver the very next play regardless. The 3rd interception for Justin Herbert already early on in this season. That's really been the one thing from stopping him from being honestly a perfect quarterback. Gain of 8 there after the interception for the Broncos. Now it's a handoff to Williams. Some tough yardage there, but he gains the 1st. Easy play action. Into the flats once more. I mean, how many receptions is that for Javonte Williams today? Got to be their leading receiver. 6 catches. At least receptions-wise. I don't know about yardage-wise, although there hasn't been a certain Denver receiver that feels like they've gotten a ton of volume either. 3rd and inches. It's a pitch to Williams. Eric Kendricks is going to stop him behind the line. I mean, he has been playing excellent run defense here today. And no better play than this one right here to force the 4th and 1. But the Denver offense stays on the field here for 4th and 1. Going to be a give here to Javonte Williams, and he's got much more than the yardage needed for the 1st. Big gain for the Broncos. So, 1st and 10 at the 27 now. Geezy. Play action into the flats. Mike Gesicki. Just doesn't look right. Having a Denver Bronco in 88. Have they given out that number since Demaryius Thomas? Is it actually retired? That's something I don't know. I do try to keep track of retired numbers for the team I control here in Madden, but I can't keep track of everyone's retired numbers and make sure they're not used. That being said, I have gone through every team here early in the season as the Chargers are in the red zone here, and just kind of made sure if there's a young guy that should be starting that I would make them start. Also just some, position changes for defensive scheme. Just kind of switching some stuff around. Want to try to keep this league as realistic as possible, and it's worth it, I think, to go around the league and just make sure that some of the great young draft picks actually have a chance to play early on in their careers, because we know how important that is for Madden's development. But as I was explaining that, of course, we missed the defense holding the Chargers to 3 there on that trip, which is, of course, very good. The offense, unfortunately, not able to get anything going on that drive. So the Chargers will have it back, down a score of 21-9 here, as we're under 3 minutes left in the third. 2nd and 10, Jerry Jeudy up past midfield. That'll put the Broncos at 200 yards offense today, and a nice play on the RPO. But what is Antoine Portis doing there? After the play was already thrown, he starts to go play the running back. Like, what was that logic from this game, dude? Oh, man, that was funny. Javonte Williams. Minimal gain there. Nice play by J.P. Williams. 3rd and 7. Easy. Rolling to his left. Fighting a man, but it's not going to be close. Ashton Davis on the tackle. 4th and 7. The Denver Broncos would settle for their 4th field goal of the game. So still a 2-possession lead for LA, but would love a score here to increase that lead just a little further. We haven't been able to get much offense going here in this second half, but here's a big play to Keenan. Up the left sideline to the 40. Offense really needed a big play like that, and it puts us right kind of into that fringe scoring range. A few more yards and we should be ready for a field goal, but I'm thinking 6 here. Josh Palmer, his first reception of the season. 2nd and 3. That's over to the left sideline. Quentin Johnston makes another catch. Of course, put him into some formations with the formation subs, as we did with Isaiah Spiller, who gets up the left sideline into the touchdown. LA here. And that's one of the formations that we put him as. We also made him the power back. And here it works out beautifully, blocked for an LA touchdown. Wanted to get Spiller and Quentin Johnston some snaps for us, and we saw both of them show up big on that drive. LA would also go for 2 successfully here to make it 29-12, a 3-possession ball game. I did forget to not cut out that 2-point conversion. I'm just so accustomed to cutting out the extra points. But regardless, we've got a 17-point lead here. This is 3rd and 5 for Denver. Easy floating, incomplete. No one in the area. He just did not put enough under that ball, but Denver needs to get going here, so they're going to go for it on 4th down. It's a 3-score ball game. Geezy floats it, and it's going to be a flag on the play. There were 3 Chargers in the area, and apparently one of them committed pass interference. It's going to be the rookie UDFA Garland, who was excellent for us in week 1. Here, Gesicki. Nice gain for Denver. Puts them to the Los Angeles 44. Back to pass again. This one broken up. Intended for Javonte Williams, but Eric Kendricks all over it. Rolling right, thrown to the flats again. Garland on the tackle. Just a gain of 2 to bring up 3rd and 8. Geezy over the middle. There's a man wide open. It is Tim Patrick to the 22-yard line. Denver driving here. They need to score to keep themselves in this game. Gesicki gains about 9.5 there. 2nd down. And it is picked off by J.P. Williams. Saw the route coming, jumped it, and gets the interception. The first of both of their careers. The first time J.P. Williams has caught an interception, and the first time Paul Geezy has thrown one. And that would pretty much end this game. I do want to show just one more play here before we end this Week 2 matchup. Great pressure there. Going to result in the second Asante Samuel Jr. interception of the season. He's had a good start to his year, of course, and I'm definitely making it a priority once we get to, honestly, next week is when we can start our negotiations with players. But keeping him on the squad is going to be a top priority for us. But overall, I think a great team win here in Week 2. Herbert goes 24 of 29, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick, over 10 yards an attempt. He was awesome. Running game, not quite as good. Isaiah Spiller had that great touchdown run, and Ian Thomas did as well. I kind of forgot about that, honestly. Keenan Allen, great. Dupree, 2 touchdowns, the first 2 of his career. 2 catches, for Quentin Johnston, 1 for Palmer. He also threw a great block. Kind of like the fact that we have those 2 splitting time right now. 3 TFLs for Eric Kendricks. He was a beast in the run game today. 2 sacks for Fox, 1 for Leonard Williams. Interceptions for Asante Samuel Jr. and J.P. Williams. And that will bring us into Week 3. This will be our first simulated game. I guess they're all technically simulated, I should say. This will be the first quick sim game. And we'll be doing this for roughly half of the games of this franchise as the Chargers take a 14-10 lead into halftime against the Steelers, our 3rd straight home game to start the year. I mean, as much as you love that, you know it's going to result in a lot of road games down the stretch. The Chargers offense, nothing doing here in the 3rd quarter. An interception for Holcomb on what looked like a sure thing Chargers scoring drive. And the reason I'm doing the sims this way is compared to how I've done it in the past is, if there's a situation that's really close here at the end of the game, I think we should hop into these games and see if our team can close out the victory. That's what we're going to do here. Can the offense close things out with 2:47 in the quarter? Wait, that's not Herbert's. That's not Justin Herbert's. No. Why? We have backup quarterback Max Duggan in the game, a second-year player from TCU. What's going on? Did I miss a practice injury? No wonder we've only scored 14 points today, and Isaiah Spiller gets spilled for a loss there, and we have to give the ball back to Pittsburgh. So it's up now to our defense to finish this one out. You got to be kidding me. No Justin Herbert in the game. This better be a 1-week thing, man. But can the defense hold on for a victory? The Steelers need 6. Field goal does them no good in the final minute of this game. Kenny Pickett going to scramble, getting himself to the 30-yard line. Second-year tight end Darnell Washington shaken up. Pickett, no good. They're broken up at the last second there by Antoine Portis. Nice play by the rookie. Second down. Oh, what a blitz pickup there by the running back. Eric Kendricks was coming downhill with a little bit of vengeance there, but man, Najee Harris just saved Kenny Pickett from a massive loss. 3rd and 10 towards the end zone. It is tipped away by Derwin James. Hadn't called his name much in the first 2 games, but here he makes a big-time play in the end zone. It's now 4th and 10. Stop here secures the victory. The Steelers were going screen, and we stop it up. Morgan Fox applying the pressure, but that was a terrible play call. On 4th and 10, you're going screen. Come on, Madden. So Herbert did not get injured in training. He threw 2 passes and got hurt in the game today, but did not miss a training injury. Jerry Dupree scores his 3rd touchdown over the last 2 weeks. Keenan Allen not nearly as productive here without Herbert as he had been with him. And let's get to some post-game upgrades here. Javier Teal with his first upgrade. He's a UDFA that I signed. He does have hidden dev as well. Ian Garland, really the 2 UDFAs that stuck with the team, both of them getting upgrades here. Going zone for Garland. He gets +2 zone. I like that. Chris Rumpf here, I think we'll just go some extra speed rusher. Get the zone coverage boost, because why not? JT Woods, I think we'll continue to upgrade zone as well. This team does run a lot of zone in the playbook, I've noticed, so got to keep that zone coverage up. And with that in mind, we'll go zone again. A lot of zone coverage upgrades. I feel like I've said that word about 5 times here in these upgrades. Isaiah Spiller, I think just to help him be a better complement to what we have in Eckler, we'll go power back. JP Williams, no need to go off of scheme fit here. I love the field general archetype. It's block shed, some coverage, some play rec. +1s across the board. Ari Patterson, we got him up above 70 block shed with his last upgrade, so I think we get him up above 70 power moves here. And we did just that. Antoine Portis here, I think we'll go with slot in hopes that it'll give him a good boost in man coverage. He gets +2. Also an acceleration, which he did need. Puts him up to 91. J.K. Scott. Let's do power. Why not? +1 to all the things that matter for a kicker. Love to see it. And then Daniel Lopez, our star, or hopefully superstar once we get his dev trait revealed. Interior offensive lineman here. Gets some good power. Needed that run block power for sure. It's the only thing he had below 70. And he gets a +3, so you love to see it. The Chargers are... No. Don't tell me. No! You're kidding me! Why, dude? Come on! You've got to be kidding me. 7 weeks on a dislocated ankle for Justin Herbert. No! Oh my gosh, what's his injury rating? 92. Oh my gosh. That sucks. That sucks the life right out of this 3-0 start. We had an awesome start to the year, but now our quarterback is down. I mean, we did win this game against Pittsburgh with our backup. But what happens to the 2024 Chargers is now Herbert's projected to miss pretty much half the season. That's a bummer. We'll be back soon with some Chargers franchise, and I'll see you then.